Hi class, thank you for being here with me today. So before we start the lesson, I want to ask you if you have ever heard a statement that sounded more or less like this one. So I heard that Martin Scorsese said that he doesn't like superhero movies. Have you ever heard a statement like this? Think about it. So now we can start with the lesson. Today's lesson is reported speech. So, reported speech is when we hear a certain information that somebody else has told us, and now we want to communicate that information to someone else. And actually, there is the direct speech and reported speech, which is also known as indirect speech. For example, we have in this example the direct speech. So in this example, somebody is telling us that I want to buy a puppy, that Candy wants to buy a puppy. But if we want to tell that information to someone else, we will say, Candy said that she wanted to buy a puppy. The first tense is simple present. So to change simple present into reported speech, we needed to pass it into simple past. So the direct speech in this example is I hate horror movies. How do I make it into simple past and in reported speech? Well, first of all, I need to put who was the person that said that sentence. In this case, it's I. So I say that I hated, because it's in simple past, horror movies. To change the present continuous into reported speech, we need to change it into past continuous. So in this example, we have directed speech. Tony said, I'm crying in the club. You can see the quotation marks that we always use in indirect speech. So in reported speech, we said, who said the phrase? Tony said that he was crying in the club. We change it into I'm crying for he was crying, because it's past continuous. If you have a direct speech that is in simple past, the thing that you have to do is change it into past perfect if you want to make it into a reported speech. In the example we have here, it says, Brenda said, I love my cat. Watch what happens when we change it into reported speech. Brenda said that she had loved her cat, meaning that in past perfect you only had to add the had. Now this direct speech is for the past continuous tense. So we have Juan said, I was running with a friend. Was running is part of the past continuous. But if we want to change it to reported speech, which in this case it will be into past perfect continuous, we have to add the had been. The only thing that says the same is running. So reported speech, it will be like Juan said, remember always have to add who is the one that said it, had been running with a friend. Now we have this case. The present perfect will be the direct speech. Remember that the present perfect has as a structure has or have and plus the past participle. So in this case, when we want to change it into the reported speech, we need to change it into past perfect, which remember is the subject plus had plus past participle, which will be like this. Direct speech, Julia said, I have never seen monkeys before. In reported speech will be Julia said that she had never seen monkeys before. Now, with this, the future tense is really easy to change into the reported speech, because in future, the direct speech that they use is will. But if you want to change into reported speech, you use would. Like in this example, direct speech, Jenna said, I will eat dessert today. For reported speech, you just have to change will into would. Jenna said that she will eat dessert that day. And I have to clarify, if you don't know which day they're mentioning, you can just say that day or that week. This one is also very easy too, because you just have to change one word. For example, can in direct speech, it will be Anna said, I can study next week. If you want to change it into reported speech, you need to use the could. So it will sound like this. Anna said that she could not study next week. So in this part, you can leave the next week like this, because we don't know exactly the time. It will be different. It will say last week, because you can say in that case previous week when you turn it into reported speech. Again, guys, this is a very easy. You just have to change one word. So may will be the direct speech. And in this example, we have Marcos say, I may go to Europe. So for reported speech, you just have to change may for might. So in this example, we have a report speech. Marco said that he might go to Europe. You see, very easy. With this one, is show the direct speech. And for reported speech, you just have to change shall into should. For example, direct speech. She said, Teresa shall go swimming. For reported speech, you say, she said, because we don't know exactly who is saying it, so you have to maintain the she. She said that Teresa should go swimming. And finally, must. So if you want to change direct speech that has must, you have to change it into had to for reported speech. So, for example, Bree said, I must play video games this afternoon. So, for reported speech, it will be Bree said that she had to play video games that afternoon. So, that will be it. Just remember, guys, that in direct speech, you use quotation marks because you are saying the exact same words that that person said. And in reported speech, you are not using the exact same words, so you don't have to put quotation marks. Thank you. See you. Bye.